Hello everybody and welcome back to Mutti Plays Pokemon Sapphire version. Today we are going to finish off the Petalburg Gym, and then we shall check out the Trick House and begin to explore New Mauville. Now, this guy's gimmick is that he, like every gym leader and Elite Four member, will use potions on his Pokemon when the health gets low enough. Nothing terribly new there, buddy. And Bruce Lee's double kick easily trounces him. Yay! And the final room, one-hit KO. Basically, the trainer here is going to use, I forget what the item is called, but it raises the critical hit ratio of every move. And he likes to use Slash, which already has a heightened critical hit ratio. Dire Hit, that's the move. And as you can see, critical hit, dead. Screw you, you stupid ferret. Well, mongoose, technically. Well, the Pokédex calls it a cat ferret, which is just weird. And we cut to my efforts of grinding before we get to the gym leader. And we see that Melissa evolves. Into Altaria, which exchanges Melissa's normal type for Dragon. So now Melissa is a Dragon flying type. Yay! Though, that does make her double weak to Ice type attacks. She is weak to Dragon type attacks. And Rock attacks. Yeah. And now we shall finally challenge Norman, our father in this game. Which, Slacking! Pure, normal, so it is weak to fighting type attacks. A bit of a note, it has, possibly the highest attack, excluding, Deoxys's attack form. But it also has the ability Truant, which makes it not do anything every other turn. So if you can deal with the ability, or find a way to get rid of the ability, Slacking will be a pretty awesome Pokemon. And here's a Vigoroth, evolved from Slackoth, and evolves into Slacking. In this form, it does not have Truant, so it is just a flurry of attacking as hard and fast as it can. Annoying Hyper Potion, but luckily Bruce Lee, being super effective against him, is able to wipe him out easily. Now, back to the... I was gonna say something before the Slacking came out. It's kind of nice how in this generation they actually have an explanation for what your dad does, and even going so far as to make him an important character in the game, which is awesome! And that move that Slacking is using right there is Focus Punch. Basically, in up to Gen 4, Focus Punch, it tightens its focus at the beginning of the turn, and if it is not hit with an offensive attack while it's trying to focus, it will launch a powerful attack at the end of the turn. But, something I dislike, in Gen 5, they changed it so that the focusing is one turn, and the attack is the next turn, which can give your Pokemon 2 chances to screw up the focus. Which sucks. And Bruce Lee has reached his final form. Blaziken, fire fighting. I forget if I've gone over the type weaknesses before. I am going to assume I did, and shut up right about now. And we get the balance badge. Yay! Which enables us to use Surf. Finally! Okay, he just explained it, so I don't need to talk anymore. But, he will direct you to Wally's home. And, we shall go there. Now, oh, he said, okay, his wording choice there was weird, but, he gives you Surf after you beat your father. And now to show the results of the interview that Gabby and Ty put us through after their battle. I like what they say when you can beat them without letting them get an attack out first. And the term I chose there, alternate color, basically it was the term for what is now known as a shiny Pokemon, before they decided to adopt the fan term for a shiny as the official term for a shiny. Basically, it is a Pokemon that you have a 1 in 8,192 chance of encountering a Pokemon that is colored differently. And why am I getting why am I getting the impression that I already talked about this? Crap. First came about in Generation 2, though in Generation 2 it was tied to individual values, which are genetic, so once you get one shiny, you could potentially breed a chain of shinies until you get the one you want. And this is a Tentacool, which is water, poison, weak to psychic, electric. I think that's it. And here we go to the Trick House. Starting from this point on, you will no longer see a twinkle that indicates where he is hiding, so you're going to have to start guessing where he is hiding. And I was quite lucky that I had gotten that right on the first try. And here it is a puzzle of boulder pushing. Basically just keep your eye out on... we'll just try to push the boulders in a way that won't get stuck. Try not to push a boulder into a corner, because boulders are only 1 square by 1 square. So if you push them in a corner, you will block them off and be unable to push them out of the corner. And this is a Machoke, the evolved form of Machop. Still pure fighting, so it has the same weaknesses. Now, Machoke evolves from Machop by level, but if you want to get it to evolve into a Machamp, same types, yada yada, you have to trade it with another person. So, though unlike with a stone evolving Pokemon, I do believe that trade evolving Pokemon still learn the moves that they can learn after you trade them. And at pretty much the same rate, I believe, too. Or am I confusing that with Pokemon that level up with certain items? I don't know. Something that kind of weirded me out. This girl did not try to attack me from 2 squares away. And it's just weird when NPCs are nearsighted like that. It's probably to make navigating this puzzle easier, I suppose. So that she doesn't bug you and block your path. And that is a Breloom, which is a grass fighting type. Evolves from Shroomish by level. I want to say by 22. Week 2. Flying. Psychic. Fire. And I believe that is it. And push that final boulder over there. And we have gotten to the Trick Master. A Smoke Ball, which is an item that, when equipped to a Pokemon, allows it to run from any battle regardless of things such as abilities like Arena Trap, or speed, which is the normal thing that determines if you can run from a Pokemon or not, I believe. And gonna go through Cycling Road to head on over to Mauville, because now that we can surf, Watson has a little something for us. So we shall head over and investigate what he wants. And dismount for bike, because I no longer need to be on it. And we are over here. And there's Watson! Apparently, it's a bit of a theme among electric gym leaders to just go crazy with innovation and either build entirely new cities or put the entire city into a blackout because they wanted to mess around with the electrics. Well, it's certainly a sign that electric-type gym leaders tend to be electricians, which is good, because it might be handy to know how to build electronics to keep from shorting yourself out when dealing with your own type specialty. Now, before we get to New Mauville, there is a spot on the tree that well, there's a little island with a little tree and a little sign. And, before I discovered Feebas, this little island right here is my favorite spot. Why? Because of that sign right there. So now I used secret power to check out the tree and get a glimpse of what the area is like. I don't like that particular layout, so I shall go to this side of the tree instead. And yes, I like this layout better. Kind of. Nah, I'm kinda wishing I went for the other layout first. Blur. But this is a secret base. Use it in front of certain spots and you will make little burrows like this. And you can decorate it with furniture and dolls and rugs and stuff like that. And over here is the entrance to New Mauville. Use the key that Watson gave us. And then we head on down. Now, as you can see, there are blue doors and green doors. Press the switch of the color to open that particular door. And here is a Magnemite. Why am I showing you this battle when we have fought Magnemite before? Well, it's because I want to catch a Magnemite and make it a permanent member of my team. Yay! And so here I shall be mushing it up, and then soon as Nene can be getting it enough, I will first continue on through New Mauville so that I don't have to leave and come back, because I don't know about you, but I have an aversion to surfing or walking through caves when I don't have to. And now the Magnemite is all nice and mushed up, so I shall throw a great ball at it. And it is caught! Yes! And now you guys get to see its data. And then you shall see me nicknaming it. For those of you who get the reference, yay, you share my mindset. For those of you who don't, I will see you in part 21 of Mutti Plays Pokemon Sapphire version. See you then!